Okay, so this is going to be really highly dependent on the therapist you have because some therapists are more directive than other therapists. The real question that matters is how directive do you want your therapist to be? So, a therapist who's very not directive would be more into exploring, right? So, they're like, well, what do you think? They are exploring your own feelings and kind of tapping into your own internal like wisdom. Whereas other therapists are going to be way more like, hey, have you tried doing XYZ? They're going to be way more directive in telling you what to do and giving you ideas of what you could be doing. There is not necessarily like a right or wrong way. It just depends on the client's experience and like what they like. Some people might not like a directive therapist because they might be like, well, I'm not really looking for solutions and they're giving me solutions and that's annoying. They don't feel comfortable like pushing back. So if the therapist is like, have you tried X? They might feel like people pleasing and they need to be like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, right? They might not feel comfortable being like, I wouldn't ever actually do that. They have trouble tapping into their internal wisdom and how they think and feel about things because maybe they've been trained their whole life to think about how other people think and feel about things. And so they really need that therapist who's going to like explore that with them. Where other people might really like the therapist being directive and giving them ideas. They might not like when therapists are like, I don't know, what do you think? Because they're like, well, I like already have explored what I thought. I'm here to get like a different perspective and I want to hear what you think as a trained professional. So it always just goes to show there is not really like a right or wrong way to do therapy, and there's not really a right or wrong way to be a client in therapy. Like it just depends on that good match between you and your therapist. If you have any other questions about therapy or being a therapist, leave them in the comments below.